Racism against my son Matthew. My son Matthew goes to Loreto College. Hello everyone. Good evening and welcome back to Creator's Kitchen, and today I'm gonna share some of my next step of what the situation I've been going through, and this is in my son are in college. The college that my son Matthew goes to, his name is Matthew, and I'm just gonna get straight to the point. At Loreto College for this September 2022. And in the college, when I went to the college, he went in to register, and I went in after him, and they said they didn't allow me in the college, right? Because I wanted to go in to do his bursary, to sign up for his bursary, but they didn't allow me in his college. As I said, Matthew, they couldn't live with both of us. Matthew tried to come back home and the father stopped him, right? Sheila, the court gave me full custody of Sheila, and Sheila's supposed to visit the dad. The dad went and picked her up from school, not keeping in touch with me, not answering me email. Matthew College, after I took him there this September, Matthew has not. I tried to contact the college, I tried to attend the college, and I tried to make phone calls to the college. And they turned me away from the college when I turn up, because I turned up at the college to do his bursary, and they didn't let me in. They said I had to book an appointment to go to the reception. I said, okay, let me go to the reception and book the appointment. They wouldn't let me in. I tried to phone the college. They don't respond to my call. I write to the college. I don't get any response from the college, right? I took him to get registered, and they didn't allow me to go in the college, but they allow all the others, mom and dads, in the college, which I could not understand. So I tried to go back again to make sure. They said, Matthew have to do this himself. That's what they told me. I said, okay, Matthew, get a form so we can sort out your bursary. And I've been waiting. So each time I try to get in touch with Matthew to sort this out, it's never been resolved, right? Because I know a child can't do it as its own. Our parents have to do it. I try to give Matthew support during the time in his college. They block me. They don't answer my phone call. Right, everyone, this is my son Matthew, and he attend the college, and the college that my son attending is racial, and is racism against him and his mom. I contact the college to give my son support. I wrote to them. They didn't answer. I turned up at the college September 2022 to register him at the college, and he went in to register, and I tried to go in, and they didn't allow me in the college. They tell me, oh, he has to do it on his own. And every other mom and dad were there helping the child, right? I tried to attend the reception for Matthew to get his bursary, because I'm on low earning. They didn't let me. They say, oh, Matthew got to do it himself, which I know Matthew cannot do it himself, right? I tried to go to the reception to see how Matthew is getting on. They didn't allow me in the college. They said I need to write. I wrote to them, I get no answer. I phoned the college. They say they're not allowed to speak to me. They only allowed to speak to the dad. They're not allowed to speak to me at all. So I keep phoning and said I'm going to phone Education Authority. And once they answered me, and when they answered my call, the lady said, oh, we can't give you any information. You got to phone me on the mobile phone we have. After I phoned the college 42 times in one day, that's after I phoned, did no one pick the phone up. It's a college, and I start phoning from 9 o'clock in the morning. No one answered my phone because they marked my phone number. No one answered my phone call. I tried to give Matthew support a lot. He didn't get support. He didn't get his bursary. Matthew child benefit was stopped. The tax credit I got for Matthew was stopped. I was paying money into Matthew account I couldn't pay from my account to Matthew account. It was blocked, so I had to pay from another account into Matthew account for Matthew to get us pocket money. Matthew was going to college literally hungry. He hardly had any food to eat. He didn't sit his exam with the other student, right? People was asking Matthew if he had passport. Somebody from the college, they need his passport, just like they were asking me for my passport. 2 times in one day, no one picked up the phone. They never answer me. They don't speak to me. The following week after that, I wrote to the college telling them that I phoned them 42 times and I didn't get any response to get some update on Matthew exam and how he's doing. No one respond to me. Then the following week after that, my mobile phone get changed from Virgin Mobile to O2. From the I've been with them from 2015, 2016, I've been with Virgin, and my mobile just suddenly get changed. I didn't take out a new contract, it just changed over to O2. And so that means all that call that I make from my mobile phone to the college has not been on because they changed, so that it won't be at the company phone change. So I didn't change it. They directly changed my mobile phone to O2 to make sure I don't have the evidence that I phoned the college. Because I wrote to them and say I've been phoning the college and I cannot get through. When I phoned the college the last time, the lady said, "Oh, do you want my name? Do you want my name? Do you want my name?" With attitude. I said, I just called to check on my son. Say, "Oh, I can't speak to you about him. Just go and phone on another phone that you had, that you gave us." I said, "I didn't give you the number, my son did." She said, "Oh, go and phone on the mobile. You only can phone on the mobile phone. That is when college is closing. That's the only time they actually try and speak to me. Otherwise, when I phoned, they said it's only dad they are allowed to speak to." I keep writing to dad and said, why is it I'm not getting in touch? Why the college won't spoke to me? Matthew hasn't sit an exam. I wrote to them to update me on Matthew exam. He didn't sit an exam. Matthew was tormented going to college. He was going to college hungry. He did not get his bursary. His tax credit stopped from October 22 and his child benefit stopped, even though I've contacted them and tell them he's in college. Also, and what they did when they turned me away in April from work, then they start paying back something towards Matthew. When they directly know, they didn't pay anything for the old from 2022 to 2023 till when they turned me away the 3rd of April. My supervisor told me to leave the work and go find some man down at the agency waiting for me. I need to go and find. How can you tell somebody to leave and tell them to go and find some? I need to go and find. That's the time I come home, and the ending of April they start paying back something, say it's towards Matthew in tax credit. Matthew child benefits stop. People been asking him for his passport. I'm hearing they asking for his passport in the house. The day before, as Matthew first said, when Matthew's supposed to go and sit his exam, he was on the phone all night with this person antagonizing him, tormenting him. He couldn't get no peace. I don't know who was speaking to him on the phone. As for the dad, tell the children I should not go on their phone. I'm there and I'm on their mom. I should not go on the phone. He don't respond to any email whatsoever I email him. Every time I email him to update me and to come to get out about the children. As I'm Stephen, I'm speaking to you now. I need the children to spend summer holiday with me. I tried to email you. I tried to contact you, and you have not responded to one of my email or my contact.
My name is Jacqueline, and I'm Matthew and Sheila's mom. I need my children home.
So everything from Matthew, education. Matthew has done it was in college doing A level in physics. And everything from Matthew education it's it's not, it's just down the drain. Can you imagine your son going to a college and the college refused the mom from supporting our child? I was unable to support my child. All I could do give him pocket money. And even then he didn't have enough money to keep him to go into college. He was going to college hungry. Sometimes he was hungry. I found him. I put money in his account and tell him I didn't have enough, but I try and keep him and tap him up each time, and he wasn't getting in. From 2020, is child benefit 2022 is child benefit stop in October. They stopped it, and they stop is tax credit. They stop is like, Matt, you're not there, right? As the same what they're doing with me now, and they stop his tax credit. So he wasn't getting, and he didn't get any bursary in college. He didn't get anything like that in college. Because I tried to apply for it and the college would not speak to me at all. Doesn't matter, I write, I contact, I ask for update, I email, nothing. And the moment the time I wrote the college and said to the college, I rang the college 42 times and I haven't get a response and no one answered me in one day, 42 times in one day. My mobile phone changed from one provider to another provider. So that meant the evidence I have that I found the college is not with this mobile company I'm with. I didn't sign, I didn't come in agreement with the company, they just changed my mobile phone. When I phoned up and asked why match your child benefit and tax credit app, I'm not getting any answer why. I'm not getting, I'm just getting questioning, asking me loads of questions like I've done something wrong. So everything with my children and with myself, my children and with myself, been change. They've been changing stuff. My older children, they're going through stress. My young children, they're going through stress. I need my children, them to cope. The father is not any support at all. He destroyed the family. He's not the person who stand up and support the children. I can't, Matthew goes to college and as a mom, I can't give Matthew support. And he wasn't there to stand and go in and check and make sure everything is going right with his son. He didn't do it. He didn't do any of it. He just leave him on his own to do everything on his own. He get no support whatsoever. And they're talking about child, well-being a child and care a child. This is racism. Racism against Matthew in the college and racism against me because I was unable to contact the college. I was unable to support my child. I was unable to help him through his education and his dad didn't help him. And every time, twice I spoke to them, they say, oh, it's only the dad supposed to speak to them, not me. As if I'm not exist. That's the way it was. It was unfair. And that child went through a lot of stress and he's still going through stress. The dad cover up everything, but he's going through stress. Isolate you from your family. They separate you from your family. They slowly wipe everything. So basically, I cannot contact the college. Right? My prescription changed 2022. Matthew stopped getting his child benefit 2022. Matthew stopped getting his child tax credit 2022. And my housing benefit didn't pay 2022. So everything right and there, everything was messing about. Somebody was messing about with everything on that time. Can you imagine your child went to a college and you cannot speak about your child, get no contact, have no update on your child education, nothing regarding your child. Your mobile number was changed because the evidence was there, so they want to remove the evidence from your phone, so they had done that. For help, please post this video. Advise and share this video. other moms, other people, other families going through the same. This is what my family do. What they do, they isolate you from your family, they separate your family, they scatter them, and they put them under stress. And I think this is not right, it's wrong, and this is racism, and it need to stop, and it need to change. How can a mom, every other mom allowed to contact the college, every other mom allowed to support the child, every other mom allowed to go in and check on the child, update of their education? I was not allowed. I was not allowed in the college. And when I phoned, people take the mickey out of me. I got 2 phone calls. One, I was told, no, we can't speak to you about your son. The other, only dad we can speak to. And I contacted dad and said to him, I need to speak to the college about Matthew. I took him there to register. They didn't let me in. So what is going on? And everything started changing in 2022. Please share this video, guys. Give me your support. I'm not putting food on this one today. I'm putting the interest on the update of my son because I need to know what he's doing in September. They tell him to tell me, oh, I hate college. It's not a college. Matthew loves his subject. And they're trying to push him away. Somebody in the college, people in the college did not give my son support. And they did not give me the opportunity to support my child. I said, there is Matthew. That's when he finished his high school, just ready to start college. That was his prom day. His dad refused. I followed him to buy his clothes, but I was refused to see him after his prom. I didn't get the opportunity. The lighting wasn't good, so I had to redo it again. As I was speaking to you about racism against me and my son Matthew, against Matthew in college and against me, I just update you on the rest of the information. So for instance, as he was in college, as I said before, I was unable to give him any support because I wasn't allowed to call the college and I wasn't allowed to go to the college, and I do not get any email from the college. I don't get no contact information from the college, even though I wrote to the college several times asking for update on my son's education and update and his exam and everything. I don't get any response. Also, Matthew's 16th birthday, he didn't have a birthday. Didn't have a birthday celebration. Couldn't get in contact with him. His phone was switched off because I don't know who had his phone switched off. He didn't able to celebrate his 16th birthday. Everybody have a sweet 16th birthday. He didn't. His 17th birthday, I tried to contact him, couldn't get heard from him. His phone was switched off, couldn't heard nothing, didn't know where he is. So he didn't have a birthday for people to celebrate and come to see him, because he's like, they do not want him to be seen. So he didn't have a birthday for his celebration. His dad didn't keep a birthday celebration for his 16th birthday. He didn't keep a 17, and I tried to arrange and I couldn't get in contact with him. Neither him nor the dad. The dad wouldn't respond to me about anything. And this is what's been going on with my child. So I cry out against racism in the college against Matthew and me. I was unable as a mom, and all the other parents, mom and dad, are allowed to go to the college. Even the day when I visit the college and I said, I asked the security to go in, they said, oh no, you can't go in. I saw parents going in and coming out, and I'm not allowed. So I asked, why these parents going in? And oh, you got to book an appointment. I said, well, let me go to the reception and book an appointment. They said no. So I said, okay, I'll go and book it online. Unfortunately, I didn't get the opportunity to speak to anyone about my son and his update and his education. Didn't able to give him support and all what he should receive as a child going to college, as a teenager going to college, the support that he need to get. He didn't get any of it He didn't get his child benefit. He didn't get his tax credit. He didn't get his bursary. Didn't get anything. So basically, if he didn't get anything, he didn't show like he is in college. I tried over and over and over, and I could not get any help from the college for my child. So what were their intention? What was the intention of the college, the people in the college? What was going on? All my children are under stress. Matthew is at his dad at the moment because it's summer holiday. Matthew's at his dad. When in April, when they kicked me out the job and they were tormenting me, I couldn't hear from my children. I couldn't hear from Matthew. I could not hear nothing from Matthew. Couldn't heard from Sheila, the dad, pick her up from school. Nothing. That's how much it was. Terrible pressure. My children, my older children are so stressed. I have 4 children and all my children go through torment. The big one, they doesn't say it, but I know. I update you on the rest. But people, tell me if you're against this, what's been happening to my children and me. Tell me if this is right. And tell me if this should be going on in UK, England. Tell me if this is a lawful thing, because I know it's not. I'll update you on the rest. As for, I don't know, there's another text I get in June, the 26th of June, telling me that my phone is changing from O2 to Virgin. I did not open the text because I didn't want the link. It linked to something and I opened the text and it ruined my phone. So I did not open it. So I don't know if you can see it clearly. It's a bit dark. Oh my God, I didn't want to open it. And I did. I just open it now by. So as you can see, O2 UK. Can you see that? Right, I didn't make that changes. That's after I found the college that changes been made. I didn't make that changes. So as soon as I found the college, that changes did make. After I tell them I phoned them 42 times and nobody answered one day. Then they made changes to my phone the following 2 weeks. So let me look for. So you can see I was with Virgin Mobile. There it is. You can look at the date. That's my phone. I was with Virgin Mobile up until 18th of May. Virgin Mobile up until the 18th of May. Can you see that? I don't know if you can see it. So it's that one with the blue. Okay, so you can see the next one with the pink on it. That's UKO2 again. So I found Matthew. I've been phoning him. So it's not April, it's in May. So I've been phoning him. So I left. They run me out of my work the 3rd of April. And things start to go really horrible. And I phoned Matthew in, I've been phoning him. I couldn't get any answer. I couldn't hear from him. Didn't know what happened. His dad wasn't answering his phone and I'm thinking, what is going on? So I wrote him several times and asked him, what is going on? Where is Matthew? I couldn't hear from him. I didn't know what was happening to Matthew or where he was. But I just couldn't get any contact from him at all. The children, Matthew's supposed to come and see me as well. Nothing. So I keep phoning and keep emailing. No, I keep phoning Matthew phone. I keep emailing and ask him what is going on. What is he hiding? Where is my son? I couldn't hear anything from him. That was in June. I ring, and eventually he said, Matthew in a state he cannot talk now. I don't know what state he mean by. But eventually I spoke to Matthew after that. So Matthew didn't have a 16th birthday. His dad didn't do a birthday for him because he's seems like he's hiding him. So he don't want no celebration. Matthew didn't do a 17th birthday. And I couldn't do a birthday. I couldn't get in touch with him. Your dad wouldn't answer me. Nothing. Literally nothing from the dad. Even when I wrote him and wished Matthew happy birthday, he didn't respond. Didn't respond to my email. And the school, he didn't give Matthew any support in school. None whatsoever. I left him on his own. Even to go and look about his braces at the dentist. I used to take Matthew to his appointment. It's so far. And the poor little thing had to take the tram and the bus by himself all the way that way. He didn't support him with anything. He didn't help him. Give him no form of support by taking him places and teach him, because he's a young lad and they confuse and they get stressed. So you need to teach them, especially lad. Girls are more stronger. The young lads, they need guidance. And when you just leave him out there by himself, he was so frustrated and stressed. And then the college treat him like this, where I couldn't support him in college, help him with his homework, couldn't guide him, nothing. He was just left. Matthew was doing A level. And he was just treated unfairly. Racism, where his mother couldn't attend. I'm a mom and I couldn't attend the college, couldn't speak to the college, couldn't contact the college. Even though I tried and contact with what I found online and stuff, and the leaflet that I got from the college, no response, nothing. It's like, who are you to contact us? I don't want you here. I couldn't go in the college. I'm not allowed in the college. When I went for the first opening day with the dad, I noticed he was grinning off his face. And when I was talking to Matthew, it's like he didn't want me to talk. But I didn't know why he was behaving in that manner. For the open day, that's been way before that Matthew started college. But listen, thanks for listening to this video. And thanks for your support and supporting me. But as a young children, as a youth, teenager, whatever you want to call, as for children, they are my children. And my heart pained me to see the things that my children are going through. Matthew is at his dad. I need my children, I'm home. And they just stress. It's this racism, this isolation, they just isolate them, treat them unfairly. Why? Do you think this is right? For a young lad to be going through all of this, you don't know whether I'm going or coming. Sometimes you just cuddle me and cry. You just cry and he cry and he cry and he cry and he cry. But you won't say what it is. I say, son, speak to me. But he never really speak about anything. You just say you don't understand. You don't understand. And he just cried. He just cries eye up. And his dad told me he was taking him only 1 year. And he tormented him through the whole 1 year. Because even when he come and I want to stay, he's on the phone with him at night. Like he cares. We decided Matthew was home with me. When I take him to the college, he wasn't going to go back. Please share this video so that we all can get help and others can get help who are going through the same situation, which is sweeping underneath the carpet. This is racism, isolation, rejection, separation. It's not on. It's not acceptable. It is wrong. I'm talking to you now, but I feel the pain of Matthew. I cried for him. I feel the pain for my son. And not only my son, my daughter go through it. My children, my other older children go through it. It's unfairness. We are people. Why treating others differently and unfairly? Why do you think we should be treated like that? For what? Innocent people who just get along with their life normally been treated unfairly through other people like yourself. Where are the love? Where are the kindness? Where are the heart? What do they have children? Some of these people have children. Okay, some might don't. But where the kindness and the love for children? Why would you work into a college and you know you're not for children? If you're not for you, don't take that job. Because if you can't support young people, why work in the field of young people? Why? And treat them like this. Guys, thanks for watching this video. Don't forget to share, subscribe, and like. Please remember to share this video so that others can get help, so that my son can get help. I am crying out for my children from racism. They need help. I need my children home to love them, to comfort them, to show them how much love and comfort is. I got custody from court for Sheila. I have a court and Matthew can move back home whenever he wants. He can go and come whenever he wants. So he would live in at both address. She said nothing is wrong with that. But the dad, I don't understand what go through his mind, his heart, what thought the person is. I don't get it. Thanks guys for watching. Share, subscribe, and like. I am not doing any food on this video. I'm crying out for my son Matthew and myself. I need to love and care for my children so that they can be happy, comfortable, and feel warm and loved. Not many people know love. I grow in love. My dad loved me to bits. My mom cherished me. I had a great grandma who loved me, and my great granddad, my granddad. They don't even call me by their name. They call me a pet name I won't say. But I was loved. Growing love, compassion and love. Love. My great grandma loved me so much. As if I chip, she cry. If I fall, she cry. That's how much. My granddad adored me. When I had my first child, Dwayne, my granddad was there like he's the dad. Thanks for watching, guys. And please don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. If you have children and if you're out there, let this place be a better place. Help each other. Help us. Help yourself. Help people who are in need. Help people like me who are out there. Help children, young people who are out there suffering and struggling for help, but no help. The heart is crying out for help. If we help each other, live in unity, and love each other, this place will be a better place for us all. Not only for you, some, and the others suffer. Not because you want something, you're going to hurt someone for it. No. Let us all work and work together and live loving and kind with each other. And how many more moms and children not able to stand up and speak for themselves? Look at my skin. Do you think it really looks like that? Look at my hair. This is not my hair. If I show you a picture of my hair and my skin, my hair was there. I don't look like this. This is what they done. They done the same to Matthew. They done the same to my daughters and my son. Why? I'll keep you up to date of what's been going on. I'll keep you up to date with the rest of my voice of what been going on. Guys, the picture of me, that's when I was in my 30s. That's me. I don't carry this horrible look that they paint on me. So it's a picture of me at the age of 32. And there's no need for me to look like how I look now. That's the picture of me and Matthew court day when the dad decided to fight me for him. There's no need for me to look the way I look now. I have no reason to look like this. And that's just recently. That's 2021. December. I have no reason to look the way I'm looking now. I don't carry this black, spotted, horrible face. So as you can see, it's what they pour over my skin, ruin my skin. And they sprayed it, don't pour, they sprayed it.